Right, before we begin, this is not AI, okay? This is real.
Aww.
Buddy. I'm so happy for her.
He loves it.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, it's about
really
time.
creepy. Ooh.
Mahler, how about that Predator movie?
So I guess loads of people love it.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought it was really fucking bad, dude. Like really bad. I don't even know where to begin exactly. But I know that you guys didn't like it. I know Drinker didn't. I think Robot Head didn't. And that's about. Is that about it for the people who didn't like it?
Yellow Flash didn't see it. He was put off from just seeing it because of all the.
Ryan's, I think, best review was it's fine.
Shad liked it.
Disbrew hated it. X-Ray Girl liked it. Chrissy liked it. So all the girls liked it.
Yeah.
Well, it's made for females.
Makes sense though. Yeah.
Badger liked it. Yeah, Badger liked it.
Beaver liked it.
RMB loved it.
Well,
I noticed he loved it. He's kind of mad at people who don't love it. That's okay, you know.
I want to have a word, Robert, about his maths, his mathematics.
Yeah, that's a bit curious. I've seen this every single time. There's a huge fight now. Just every movie's box office. I don't know why the numbers are we're still at this point. Nobody's
5 out of 10 year of 5 out of 10 years. This has been like mid-slop year for movies. It's been a bad year for movies. There's been a couple good ones here and there, a couple surprises that were really profitable, but to date, only $1 billion film, and it was a remake of an animated fucking movie. Yeah. And the only original movie to almost make $1 billion was Minecraft. And like, I understand why that was successful. I completely understand. It's not a movie that's for me or I'm going to like or anything, but I understand why it's successful. Didn't think it was very good, but
sure.
But this is going back to last year. This is Alien Romulus. This is Thunderbolts. This is Superman. This is all these mid movies that we've had this year, and you're going to have pretty much the same arguments because we're talking about varying degrees. Now you hate it, Mo. I don't hate it, and I don't think it's good. I have no feelings for it at all. It's complete apathy, to be honest.
I guess I'd say I don't hate it. Like it doesn't go that far, but it's certainly a fucking like shaved lame. I mean, comedic alien sidekick.
Yeah, dude.
Little baby Yoda. Like, what are we doing, man?
It's whether you like it or not. It is Disney Predator. It is a Disney Predator, and it has their stamp on it. They have a house style, and whether they want to admit it or not. So that's the bummer because now we've truly seen the loss of Fox. 20th Century Fox was a major Hollywood studio that had its own house style. They took chances. They whiffed a bunch, but they also gave us some really fucking good movies because they took chances. They also gave us some really good TV too.
Yeah.
Now, Disney's not coming up with the fucking X-Files ever.
No.
Right? They're not coming up with The Simpsons. They're not coming up with Married with Children. You know, you go on down the line with all the Fox shows, and like Disney's not coming up with any of this shit, right? And we're now at end slop stage, Mahler. So it's people fighting over scraps. The poor theaters, man, they needed this really bad this weekend. They did. But as you guys have probably already pointed out, that Predator gassed up Midlands has only made $1.5 million more than an AVP without adjusting for inflation for its opening domestic weekend.
So this is the thing. I assume you guys are pretty much the same with this. If someone says, like, let's figure out the box office numbers, let's see if this thing will be a profit, and we'll start with the budget. And then someone says 105 million, you go, oh, it's going to fail. And you're like, well, how do you know that? And it's like, it's a Predator movie. Your budget was 105. Are you insane? You're not going to get that. You're just not going to get that back. It's not going to happen. And you'd be like, well, even if it was the greatest movie of all time, it's like, oh, I guess maybe if it was the greatest Predator movie of all time. I just don't think it reminds me of Mad Max. I'm just like, your budget's too big. Predator shouldn't be this expensive. It's going to fuck you over.
Well, I think it'll break even.
I'm not even sure that it can
even if it does, they don't make movies to break even. And this bullshit.
Domestically, it did less than Alien Romulus by 2
million. How much did Alien Romulus do total box office.
Total box office, it did 350.
Yeah, and that's probably
Worldwide.
what Badlands will get, my guess.
But Alien Romulus had a significantly higher international than domestic. The domestic of Predator, I love fucking that Predator Midlands. That is the best. the box office split between Predator Midlands, international domestic is exactly the same. They're both on the best part of 40 million each. So
Romulus was 25 million cheaper though, right? Budget.
I think so.
I think it was cheaper to make, and it took slightly more in its first.
And it looked better. Romulus did look better.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see Badland, Midlands, whatever, running out of, because I don't believe a lot of this fake internet hype. I said to Gary and I were on the phone before this stream, and I said to Gary, I've never known so many 18-year-old Redditors that are suddenly into Predator. You know, because I've seen
It's
Robot
weird.
Head on my timeline, and everybody that's arguing with Robot Head about Alien Predator Midlands is like an 14 to 18-year-old Redditor that's just doing goon porn of a half ripped up android fucking a predator. I'm like, so I don't think that this film's gonna have the legs. So I could see it fizzling out at maybe somewhere around the break-even point, around the 200 to 250 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Yeah, I mean they made it PG-13 so they'd make more money. But I would argue if they made it more violent and rated R and made it a little cheaper, they had probably made the same amount and been a little more profitable. But this is the counting streaming. This is the 9th effing Predator movie. Dude. Whether you believe that they came in with low estimates so they can say that's happened before, but I do think it overperformed. Like to what degree, whatever. I don't care. It's the 9th Predator movie, and we're being like this celebratory year where previous month it was a slump buster, and that's what it's being treated as. It's a slump buster. Everybody knows what that is. October was the worst domestic box office in 27 years without adjusting for inflation. 27 years. And then after this, we have Running Man, which is another remake, which is Edgar Wright. I'm kind of interested in it. I don't think it's going to make tons of money.
It's going to do good.
No. So, and then Wicked is after that, right? So Wicked comes in. That's your money maker. That's going to make domestically. I think it's going to do really well domestically. And then Avatar's the last 12 days of the year. Zootopia is, I don't know. It could make $1 billion. It can make 500 million. I don't know. Depends on how many furries are going to go see it. I'm not. But Zootopia 2, when's that coming out? Early December?
I'd expect it to do well. I'd expect.
Yeah, Disney's going to rally. Right now, Warner Brothers is winning the year studio-wise, but I think Disney wins after December. So all the people saying Warner Brothers had the most profitable year, they're for sale right now, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. They're for sale and they're 40-odd billion in debt.
Who isn't in debt these days?
Well, Disney is too. Let's be fair to Warner Brothers. Disney's massively in debt too, more than they are, more than Warner Brothers, studio side wise. But Warner Brothers doesn't have parks and stuff to fill their coffers.
I was just looking at Badlands versus Romulus because I'm curious if it tracks similarly. I wonder if it tracks actually closer to Weapons, Badlands right now, because Predator goes 16, 15, 10, while Weapons had 18, 11. So it's like in the first few days, it's like, it's similar. And if it ended the same run, which Weapons had okay legs, I assume, right? I didn't check.
It had okay legs.
Yeah. So if
also had
Badlands
a budget of $38 million.
Well, so I was about to say, if it ends up with, let's just round it to 270 million Badlands, like that's, how could that ever be considered some rousing success? It's like,
well, as you said, I mean, this is just the 5th or 6th time we've had this argument this year. We were having it with Fantastic Four. Remember, I remember people calling me out on Twitter saying it's a little too soon to call this movie a flop. And I'm all, no, it's not.
Really?
You know, how
it's really
time we it's like we need to just pin these up on a big board and then look back at them every once in a while. Remember Thunderbolts? People saying
I've got
Thunderbolts.
some shit bookmarked.
That's why I am not buying any of this bullshit about Predator Midlands.
No, I wouldn't either. It's the time where it becomes clear it's not as successful. It's just gonna be a time when no one's talking about it anymore. No one cares. That's how it works every time. Because I was watching a video that was like, it was like an old video. It was when Thunderbolts came out, and it was just this. There was this notion of like it's dominating the box office, it's doing well, or it's gonna make its money because this one is actually excellent, and people are gonna spread it around. People are gonna talk about it. I was just like, dude, that film died, like just outright. No one cares.
I got a lot of shit for Predator or for Thunderbolts, which is
Really?
fine. Oh yeah, tons.
I'm trying to remember
that
if we
and
got shit for
Superman.
that. I think so, maybe.
Yeah,
that
fine.
we definitely got shit for Superman. Yeah.
But no, I got tons for Thunderbolts, tons. And then it just stopped,
The
and it's
Superman
like
stuff was pathetic though.
it's kind of it's normal, And Thunderbolts was garbage. It was very bad, very very bad movie.
So Thunderbolts was 180 million budget with, because I'm reading here, the assumed additional marketing budget of 100 million, which is like, is that underballing it, or we just leave it? But if it was 280 and it made 380, just like, yeah, but there are new Avengers, folks. That's gonna happen.
So yeah, Mark, it lost money too.
Yes.
So like the people who are denying that, like it brought in $100 million over its budget and marketing, and it still lost a ton of money because theaters do not show movies for free. Crazy.
Dude,
What?
So I was just Googling it, and there's a Reddit thread, and it's titled, "Can someone explain to me how Thunderbolts making 430 million is not a success?" It's like, dude, I can't do this anymore.
This is why I want to speak to Robin about his Superman numbers, because Robert is just like bang on the box office. Robert knows how the box office works.
Yeah,
Bang, bang, bang.
He knows.
So he can do that, and then he's like, "You're supporting an article that's saying that Superman's made 150 million profit, and you know that they've said themselves their numbers, which probably a low ball, are that the production budget's 225 and the marketing's 125. So even by their own numbers, they can't have. It's in the hole. So it's just like, what is going on? You can lie to yourself all day, every day. And this is just a general comment, isn't it? You can lie to yourself all day, every day about something being a success, but it doesn't make it a success.
No.
There's a big difference between the two. There's the actual fact about what happened, and then there's the fiction in your brain. You can like a film. I love plenty of films which have lost money.
Dude, one of my favorite movies of the last year was the biggest flop of the year, without a doubt. Better Man, which you need to see, Mahler. It's really good.
Yeah,
but it doesn't make it. Doesn't suddenly make it a success. And why are we trying to prop up mediocrity? That's the thing. Why are we being gaslit into propping up a bunch of mediocrity?
Well, that's the conundrum we're in, because again, you can like Predator Badlands. You're not a bad person for liking Predator Badlands.
No,
just like we're not bad people for not liking it.
We will allow it. It is legal to like it.
It is legal to like it and enjoy it and like think we're completely wrong, and it's totally cool. But the conundrum we're in with Lilo and Stitch being $1 billion movie and Predator Badlands being celebrated a success, a ninth movie in a year where, God, I'm giving away all my own stats, where of the 36 major tentpole releases, roughly to varying degrees, but we're going to say there's 36, only 5 could be considered somewhat original. The others were remakes, a prequel, a sequel, a midquel, an interquel, some form of quel. So that's most. And a good share of them were like a prequel after the 5th sequel with a girl in it. Or, it's like that's how far down the road we are of slop.
Well, Gary, you joked that this is the 9th Predator movie now.
It is.
That would be the 9th Predator movie since 1987, correct?
Yes. We're counting streaming and killers.
Sure.
Killers.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. There's still
AVP
30
and
films
AVP
behind
and Requiem.
fucking Marvel. There's still 30 films behind Marvel in less than 20 years, by the way.
36
films. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Not
doing
counting shows.
And
Just
just
in there,
for,
and they're in the 50s.
just for some context as well, you said that AVP did 2 million less when it came out. AVP came out in 2004, 21 years ago. So adjusting for inflation, it actually took 65.5 million today, which which blows this out the fucking water by 25 mil.
I responded very friendly to Robert on this when he said, I wish there was a Twitter when AVP came out, and I'm all, bro, we were fucking arguing like crazy in the comic store over AVP. Tons of it.
You, me and my friends, you have enough arguments just on your own, as in you watch the movie and you're like, man, that 87 movie and now it's this, I don't know, like AVP is very schlocky, it's very PG-13, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like there was loads of arguments that were going around. It's just crazy now in retrospect that AVP is, as far as I'm concerned, significantly better than Badlands and the Predator. The Predator is the worst one as far as I'm concerned.
At the time, I said, I don't count this as a Predator movie, but I like it.
A lot of people don't. It's
like a Disney movie with an alien.
You can probably say that about Badlands. That's the whole point is, I ain't counting it as a Predator movie. That ain't no Predator movie.
But Alien Earth wasn't an alien fucking TV show either. So,
dude, well, okay. Predator, what's worse? Well, Alien Earth is worse than Predator Badlands. Alien Earth.
Yeah. Alien Earth is one of the worst shows ever.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If there were 9 Predator Badlands or however many episodes there were of Alien Earth,
there's going to be 9 Predator Badlands now.
Tougher conversation to have to be, but there's 1.5 hour movie, here to deal with against fucking 8 hours of that shite or whatever, however long. But yeah. They were both. I mean, one wasn't an Alien TV show and one wasn't a Predator movie. So, which you want? Take your pick. But if it does scale the way that Alien Romulus scaled, it's going to hit nowhere near 350 mil because it won't have the international to support.
Yeah, it depends on. I'm guessing word of mouth is really good. So my guess is the drop off isn't huge. It's not.
No, I don't believe it till I see it. I don't believe this internet fucking gaslighting anymore. Because I remember when Romulus came out, there was the same fucking bullshit going around. Alien Romulus, it's the best, it's amazing. Oh my god, and then it petered out big time. And there again,
will say, unfortunately, it does seem to be a contingent of people now that kind of consume that way. If you know what I mean, like they jump from fandom to fandom. They don't care about anything in particular. They're like Alien. It's like a flavor of a drink. They just love media. My God, isn't media so much fun? It's like the Alien drink comes out this week, and then it's Predator drink next week. And it's like, oh, hype! I can have the Stranger Things.
That's what movies are now. That was my point of like, this is what movies in theaters are now. We are not going to get anything experimental or interesting outside of like the occasional Nolan film and like guys like Guillermo del Toro who make fucking masterpieces that go to fucking Netflix. A much better movie that should be in 4,200 theaters across the country for the rest of the year had a limited release and came out the same weekend. And dude, stay home and watch that. It's better. It's a lot fucking better.
Then cut your budgets and make more films and give yourself more opportunity to make more profit. And you can experiment more with smaller budgets. You can't experiment with $100 million budget.
No.
You've got to make it as safe as you possibly can.
That was a tweet I sent you, right, Gary? There was one who was like, isn't it amazing what they did with 100 million? It's like,
yeah.
Hang on.
You're like, isn't it with that pittance $100 million?
Yeah. How'd you do it? I'll never know. We'll say whenever this sort of stuff happens, though, it's a nice excuse to rewatch Predator, which there's no need to say it holds up because of course.
Stop. Of course it does.
One of the greatest movies of all time, Predator, man.
Yeah. Stick around.
Nerderotics.com. Please subscribe.